The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Calling on the Buddha to bless me as I sinned again. I lived another day, but at the cost of my own wits end. I took a break from working today and felt like I gave nothing. I wanna live my life feeling fulfilled and like I wanna mean something. Down my luck's been, I want something different. A brand new present, I don't need myself a new beginning. I've woken up winning, can't see myself in conviction. My mic been hungry for so long, it's getting a malnutrition. It's crazy how in just a day your whole world becomes a stranger. People start to fade away from pure anger or sadness or giant mental blockades. My mind has given my body an unwanted escape. No love, no goodbyes, just straight to ghosting. No closure, no composure, no emotion. Physical to particle, emotional erosion. Crazy how my old folks are now distant memories. Little over 6 years ago, we was kicking energy. Like an old Wendy's ad, there was no beats. Just time working the way it deems. Fit for life, it's all pre-planned, premeditated. I've hit a sense of calm knowing that my life is already written and pre-illustrated. I know I'll need to learn to proceed without certainty. So I've been living life with constant soliloquies. In time you'll know why life went the way it did. I don't wanna preach, but in times I try to drop the negative. And even in that, I don't fully commit my 100%. I got way too many wants given how much I live. Ultimately, I can't always leave in peace. Sometimes I gotta say shit that's straight from the streets. But if or when I do that, it's contradictory to my own mentalities and my own mental beliefs. I wonder what I was like living in my past life. I wonder if I was killed or if I slowly died. I wonder if this is as good as my life is gonna get. If the future lives can survive under the time set by our ancestors and even me. We all got our times, rules, and conquered by greed. Hate in my heart, bass freestyle on the come up. Lil B done using this beat, so I just wanna one up. Last week I got fired from my job and I called them a bitch. Just kidding, no I didn't, I got up out that bitch. Yeah, I rhyme bitch with bitch, what you gonna do about it, bitch? I can bitch all I want, I know you bitches will still bitch. I got hate in my heart, I admit.
Are you worthy to be the man who makes the temple? If you are, you must answer. Is this niggerlicious or is this
the finest?
Hot and ready, makes me get all hot and ready. If you talking shit about C, we not friends in my mind already. That price heighten is okay because he was with me through all of the toughest times. For $5.99 every Friday on time, yeah, that shit's in my lifeline. Little C, you got your hands on this big old heart of mine. Broken and broke, especially now, Caesar's always here to shine. Less than 15 for 2 pizzas, man, this shit is sublime. The way you stuff your crust puts you at the peak. The others can never even attempt to make the climb. I hope that everybody working at Little Caesars can get their dick sucked. And if you're a girl working at Little Caesars, I hope you can get your clit sucked. Big C always on top out of the iconic Big Four. If there's Caesars at the function, I'm running over and I'm breaking down the goddamn door. If there's promised Caesars for any rhyme or reason, if you got means and ends that need assistance, I'ma find a way to meet them. There was this one time I was really hungry and I had some Little Caesars and I deadass almost cried. I want Little Caesars to cater at my funeral so no one's sad that I died. Cause Little Caesars, no matter what, always brings joy in my heart. My idea of the greatest Saturday night is 2 boxes of Little Caesars, a 2-liter Pepsi, and Mario Kart. I like to play as Yoshi because he likes to eat. Little Caesars is so good, man. I'm also in defeat. Little Caesars is so delicious. Don't even get me started on the crazy bread. To the person that made it for me last week, I hope you get the craziest head. Or if you're asexual, then they could give you the greatest raise. Little Caesars brings my heart warmth from just the exterior orange rays. Domino's is cool, but it's a little too pricey. Papa John's can be good sometimes, but the face of the place is dicey. Pizza Patron uses real ingredients and that can make it pretty good. But to get it can cost a little too much, and Pizza Hut is... Those new pizza puffs were really, really fucking good. Little Caesars was always there for me for when I was in the hood. I done seen a man die and I seen the light leap from his eyes, but Little Caesars was there later that night, so everything just felt alright. Now this song and album is unfortunately not sponsored. Everything I say in this song is genuine and none of it's doctored. But if they wanted to sponsor me, I'd be more than happy to let them do so, cause that would be the bomb. Little Caesars, if you wanna sponsor me, my email is ashitamasu.cruz@gmail.com. But make the subject say in all caps from Little Caesars, otherwise I'm probably not gonna see it, because I'm a fucking idiot. I heard a beautiful story once of a man living on the east side. Had a drunken stumble home, felt the worst ever pain on his left side. He wasn't sick or nothing, just hurt too much and felt a numbness that no one was around to bring. He could barely bring himself to function, but lo and behold, those bright orange rays were glowing from the distance. Little Caesar's hot and ready, he heard the pizza glistening. Now how could you hear pizza glistening? That makes no goddamn sense. Well, it does, and I know because I was that hurt man. Little Caesar saved my life in many ways that I can't comprehend. So they earned that price, even the rise, for all the times I've helped myself amend. All in all, I've said my piece. Little Caesar's the GOAT, and if you disagree, that's fine by me. But you're on the wrong side of pizza history. I apologize for all the times that my friends have stolen some sodas, but thanks for making that possible. No other companies that goated. Little Caesars, I love you for being there and supporting me. $12.99 with some tax and a drink for pepperoni and cheese. Throw some crazy bread and some crazy puffs. Shit, sounds like a good night to me. Electric Records, yeah, I'm not with Electric Records, that's not a real label. What did I write on the lyrics page? That's not a real label. I'm not trying to get sued. They sound my favorite band, and I wanna get my dues too. Can't complain about the lifestyle that I've been living. It's been going on for so long, I think I need something different. Year of the pig, that's mine, 2007. I'm like a pig in the sense that I'm gifted with the ability to get in and out the mud. I've succeeded in life cause I ain't never get addicted to the bud. Wrote that at my desk at 6:42 a.m. Didn't sleep the whole night, I've watched the sun's entire spin. I haven't slept very well the past couple of weeks. Maybe it's the way I'm on my phone, or maybe it's what I choose to eat. Like the tribe, about to represent for the 2 to 10, but instead of for that one, I'm doing it for my friends. I don't want respect, I just want to get my message out. And one of those is for my friends who never gave me a single doubt. I'm thanking Caleb, Isaac, and Matt for giving me rides when I needed them. I know it must have been annoying, but those rides helped me from getting them. My new name, Sandwich, for the past half year. This year I've been spreading my words to over 700 ears. That's like the population of a little Amish town. That's at least more than my own follow count. Everybody getting down to the sound of the brown. Mic change, recording off my phone, this the mic I always use. It gets the job done, but I want one that's good too. I used my friend's mic on the first verse and I sounded like a professional. I got my first worldly love from 6 guys living down in Mexico. I still don't got my license yet, so I'm still stuck on the metro. You people watching Stranger Things until that shit becomes a regular show. The small things in life are all that make me keep on going. If I kept walking home each day and didn't see this cool fish mailbox, I think I would've just been over it. Call me a transgender hermaphrodite, the way that I be finishing fast. No matter whatever happens to me in life, I will never find myself eating ass. The way people talk about vaporwave online really pisses me off. If you have resonance and my lucky stars in your top 5, I'm blowing your goddamn head off. How y'all let the creator of the lesbian flag barely be able to pay her own fucking rent and medical fees? All of y'all need to stop giving giving your fucking money to AO3. That shit low-key a money laundering scheme. I once told a customer a joke that was so funny that A&R themselves wanted to hear it. Why the fuck do parents not tell their kids it's not okay to take a shit and smear it? I had to clean that like 3 times in 1 week once. Like seriously, control your fucking kids. The other day I went to Popeyes and got the Five Nights at Freddy's meal, and the cupcake made me sick. For the love of God, do not go to Popeyes and get the Five Nights at Freddy's meal. If you do go to Popeyes and get the Five Nights at Freddy's meal, your stomach is just gonna turn heel. Quentin Tarantino low-key has the movie taste of a 30-something-year-old IMDb user. I low-key need to stop shitting on fandoms because I'm high-key a pretty big consumer. I have a very severe crush on Laura Raj from Cat's Eye. The past year I think that I've become a very avid fan and drinker of Sprite. At first it was Mountain Dew, and then I switched over to Pepsi. I was on Dr. Pepper for a while, but then they made that shit corny. The only kind of alcohol that I can really drink is sake. Any other kind is a little bit too bitter for my taste. Leaked Hillary Clinton emails reveal that NATO killed Gaddafi to prevent the formation of the United States of Africa. What US president had to say in that? It was definitely Barack Obama. Regardless, that probably wouldn't have ever even happened. Too many multi-ethnic African countries are rife with ethnic tensions. There's too many people dying every single day. Noah Schnapp is a fucking idiot for everything that he had to say. Free Gaza though and through, there's no fucking joke for that. Fuck the IDF, fuck ICE, and fuck you if you support any of that. Getting back on track, Yukiko Akata made this sample, R.I.P. Futari Dake no ceremony, wakaine o esto no sampuringu sarete inai. Thank you, that's it. Yeah.
A faggot until I realized that I'm not a faggot. I'm just bisexual. The original logo was actually about me being retarded.
So I was like, fuck it, I'ma put this out, I think it's something they'll like. Like Shingo 2 wrote, say la vie, as they say, L-O-V-E. Evidently, see, every song has a sequel. So as I see through my future, the God solace, I'm dropping this song to essentially say that I'm God once again.
Californicating, that's what they command. For a hot location and a good vacation, just to make a band. It'll make you sell your soul, ignore all of your goals, just to get a brief glimpse of what it's like to feel like J or Cole.
Get swole, don't you ever gut. Gotta watch your body or we throw you in the rut and kick your ass back to the lobby.
I'm not big enough to have lived any of that at all, but from what I've seen and from what I've heard, I don't wanna ever get involved. None of that is worth it for your art and your end goal. I wanna say more, I wanna make the young aware, but I'm not sure if they're gonna even let me say that at all. That the CEO and Nestle get shot. This guy just ate a bag of bugles and now he's standing at the spot, right underneath the dim light with flies flying around it. It's dark outside, but from the spot you can still see the mountains. I had a dream that I had a nightmare. This shit's not fair. I'm told to cut my hair, I'm told to not care. I've ignored it all and tried living in my own fare, but lately I've been feeling that I should start stuck in the square. Always been one for talking, anxiety ain't got nothing on me. It's quite the opposite. In fact, I'm riddled in ADHD, 8 doobies to the face, they saying to me. Peer pressure was something whereas I've caved in multiple times. With how much I wrote, you can write a book made with all my rhymes. R.L. Stein, they come to life in ways I couldn't write. This one time I wrote about how this guy was pushing line. Next thing I know, I'm told he's serving time for pushing white lines and lots of other crimes. I'm sick of job interviews, they never given me the time. It's a fucking fast food place, how you giving me no reason to rhyme? You hiring or you not, you firing on the spot. Some people dying for your company in the parking lot. Irony in these spots, I'm trying for any shots. I'm greeted most of the time with me spiraling in the pot. Buying the things I've lost, I'm eyeing the things I'm not. I'm not just a facet that you think that you can walk on. Trying but not enough, I'm trying to get more tough. Weak in the knees but strong in the heart, and I don't think that that's enough. I'm thankful to the Buddha that I've never been beaten up. It's probably cause I don't run my mouth lest there needs speaking up. I grew up most of my days out in the rut, but I never complained, cause being honest, I kinda like the scrub. It's 10 p.m. already, I'm waiting up on the butt. 11 p.m. just struck, I'm going back to my truck. Next morning I checked the news, found out the dealer been struck to the back of the head from the shot of a gun. It takes me back to my neighbor who died at just 21, all over a card game that he never even won. Call me a Republican, the way I'm acting hypocritical. I preach against guns, but yet I find some killings are critical. People dying, people trying, I'm not one for the subliminal. There's bigger things happening and media wants to make it minimal. Last night I had a dream that I had a nightmare. I try not to think unclear, cause I like to think like I'm still here. I don't wanna live in fear, I'm not gonna die here. I don't wanna have constant thoughts that my end is near. We're bringing people to rot, we're trying, no we're not. Yes, I said we, including me, no one's ever innocent in this lot. It's irony in these spots, I'm trying for any shots. I'm greeted most of the time with me spiraling in the pot. Buying the things I've lost, I'm eyeing the things I'm not. I'm not just a facet that you think that you can walk on. Trying but not enough, trying to get more tough. I'm weak in the knees but strong in the heart, and I don't think that that's enough.
I woke up feeling good, on some funny beatle shit. Woke up feeling great, told the mirror I'm the truth. Ain't no reason to be bitter, I just took the fattest poop. Hit my girl up, you the go, I won't let you forget that. Every time I fall I bounce back like I got a jetpack. Energy contagious, now my circle's all beaming. Trying to spread love, heavy man, we all got a reason. One day I'll get offline and then I'll get tuned in the trees. Meditation hitting like I'm floating, living on the breeze. Living tall and mental strong, wish I was in China, but they not gonna break my stride like my name was Matthew Wilder. Buddha told me spread light, so I'm preaching to the block.
Turn my problems into lessons, now I'm never feeling lost. Gave a stranger a smile, hoping they passing it along. Happiness is harder than a bullet or a big ass bomb. I'm not saying go up on some toxic positivity. Constant downers round my belt are really unfunny. Breaking generational curses with every rhyme. Every bar I spit is a seed, it just takes its time. Manifesting blessings, my aura gotta glow. Turn my doubts into hope, letting my confidence grow. We all got struggles, but the power's in our hands. Keep your head up high, you a legend, knowing where you stand. Told the pain, you ain't staying, you just passing through. Turn my scars into stars, now the sky's looking blue. Every loss I ever took was a step to something bigger. Painted joy with my tears, even when they call me. Life ain't always sweet, but I'm swimming in some honey. Even storms gotta pass, ain't no rainbow without some muddy. Life's been good, living life like I'm a don. Always popping in the club with some fresh kicks on. Way I'm underrated, you think my name was Barry Bonds. Not like the player, but I'm talking like the Ye song.
So what are you gonna do?
Okay, by this time next year, y'all gon' be wearing my merch. All the people gon' see y'all and wanna give you some that slur. Sandwich gon' be bigger than you know I ever been. I transcended all my labels, not a woman or a man. 4 years ago, I was sitting writing with no brand. Now people know who I am, gonna make it for my fam. Thought I ran out things to rap about, so I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna give you my grand slam. 1/2 tablespoons of butter, make sure that's softened. 1/2 teaspoon of syrup, maple if you can. 2 slices of potato bread, same number for the eggs. 2 pieces of cooked bacon, crumble it so you can taste them. 2 links of breakfast sausage, remove the casings and make sure they're cooked. 4 slices of deli ham, slice that shit thin if you can. 2 teaspoons of mayonnaise, and the number for the slices of cheese as well. The same number, number 2. That's that. Yeah. East Loveman, Ringo Starr. Y'all get that reference? That's a pretty good reference, I think. I like that reference. I've recorded on my phone so long, it's kinda hard for me to even make a normal sounding song. Every preset I have was built around the Slide Fry, a Generation 4 phone made by Samsung. In 2020, I wrote my first song. It was about how madly in love I was with SpongeBob. The second song I wrote was about a fag back in 4th grade. He stole my Pokemon cards, but we finally got along. After that, for a while, I sat and listened to my tunes. Vaporwave was the main one. I mostly stayed in my room. I was sort of a recluse. I just sat and I played video games all day. Then around junior year, I finally tried to make it my own way. I hate Album of the Year and almost all of its users. It's a good idea and concept, but a lot of y'all are fucking losers. It's always like the same 4 or 5 exact favorite albums. My music's so cheap, it's always on sale, unlike Falcom. That's a nice rep for something that you don't get. Hell, I don't even play their games, that's just a little rep. For my friends that I don't even think listen to my songs. This is a short track, I hope this album hasn't been too long. I'm like Pink Panthers in a way I view track length. God, I wish you'd give me one chance, please, I love you, Pink. Just kidding, I have myself a lovely wife. My music has been one of the only good parts of my life. Last track.
Consideration, I think that I'm a furry. 5 years ago, if you brought this up, I'd end the conversation in a hurry. I thought about my persona, and I think that I'd be a tanuki. At first I thought a fennec fox, but that just didn't fit my personality. Look man, I've been living this life for so long. In just 6 years, I've righted all my wrongs. But slight maturity doesn't mean anything if you still acting like a pawn. Acting like a pawn to what? I don't think that I can say. And I'm not saying that in like any conspiratorial kind of way. On that note though, most conspiracists are genuine dumbasses. If I step inside of certain buildings, shit gon' get sticky like molasses. I was banned from the subway on 2864 TX 1604 Loop 101 for making too many prank phone calls. I don't even know how they tracked me down last night, that shit just feels kinda wrong. up till 6 a.m. the other day, playing Roblox with my friend Eric. We met a cool alien, we both named Paul. We'll both never ever forget it. My sleep schedule as of late has been getting all out of whack. I really wish that one of my old friends would give me my copy of Sonic Colors back. It's truthfully one of the only good modern day Sonic games. The boost formula is overall fine, but man, some of these shits is real lame. I already dissed Sonic Forces on a song earlier in the track list. The sign of how bad my work ethic is that the first single for this dropped back in 2025 August. I'm God Again blew up in a way I never thought it could. Nearly at 8K this point, on God we making it up out the hood. And by the hood, I mean the suburbs. I already made it out the hood. I hate people that know they're privileged and act like shit ain't good. Like appreciate your parents or caretakers, they the reason you ain't in the bin. You're not a thug or a gangbanger, you're from fucking Arlington. I just switched to a new hair product that makes my curls more pronounced. I did a lot of thinking and I changed back to they them pronouns. I'm still the dopest non-binary the world has ever heard, except for Hikaru Utada, man, they're the goat in every word. Lately I've been feeling Japanesey too, despite my Chinese tendencies. I still think that China should accept me in. I'll learn how to trade with renminbi. This is a song you should vibe out to. You don't gotta heed to my words. Every day I pull my friend Matthew aside to show him videos of angry birds. My favorite bird was Hal because he likes the money I get at my door. He go flying, then I come round and back again like Green Day in 1994. I open my phone every morning to some brand new AI generated bullshit. I'm trying to keep it wavy, bass god, keep it smooth, track 9 on the bass print. Lil B is a legend, to him I hold my whole career. Thank you bass god, on God, we getting up out of here. Lil B taught me how to swag in every one of his videos. Now every track I write in this album is full of his credentials. I already been in the game for almost like 3 years. I barely put out 100 songs, I need like 900 more for your ears. I low-key think that I'm into the concept of shibari. I think it can look kinda beautiful, like 2020 Playboy Cardi. My Twitter feed is genuinely the worst thing that I've ever fucking seen. I think my mutuals need to die, cause I be seeing the shit that y'all retweet. I picked up my pen game cause I wanted to get more serious. But before I get in that, I gotta drop some shit that's real frivolous. That's that. Thank you.
I've got a better voice for the emergencies. Fine. But we're boxing it into emergencies only, and don't start playing crazy games where, oh, this is a sandwich emergency.
I can't write a chorus for shit. Tried it time and time again, I can't come up with the right hits. I don't want hits, I wanna know I'm heard. But I can get there if I can put down any words. Living life, I'm young and restless, like a plate of metal inside of a young head. Wish I had a compass to find what I'm wanting. Living life stupid like I'm a 21 kid. I'm not even far off, I turned 19. Last year at this time, I felt my music wasn't seen. Now we're here and I'm spreading this to ears. My 9th album right here, I hope you listen to me clear. I don't got the rhymes to rival Kenny or Thought, and I don't got the flow to take up Trevor Cardi's spot. But I'm my own thing, something everyone wanting. When's the last time you ever met a rapping vaporwave king? Loved making music ever since I was 9. Started consciously consuming ever since I was 5. Got my first record from my uncle at 12. Because of that I'm here. How I'll be, time will tell. Started with meme rap, I'm not gonna ditch that. But lately I've been feeling a need to really rap. Started not doing it cause I thought I'd come off cringe. But if you keep thinking on that, then you ain't ever gonna really live. Told myself I'll only ever do music on the side. Nowadays I feel it making up most of my mind. I made $480 off the last few tracks. Now I'm feeling a need to keep on laying down the raps. Now I don't really like when rappers only rap about their raps. That makes it come off insincere and makes your pen game come off whack. Now I don't got the bars for Weezy, any of that. I've lived in the slums but never really touched the gap. I've seen people die, never felt much of that. I should have felt sad, but I couldn't conjure up a fraction of emotion, or a frown, or even a wince. It's getting harder for me to say my own emotions. Now I'm not saying I'm depressed or something. I'm not even saying that there's something in my head. I'm just stuck in my mental feeling in a trial tribulation. I'm feeling a big block, a psychic frustration. Yeah, I can't write a chorus for shit. I've tried it time and time again and I can't come up with the right hit. I don't want hits, I just wanna know I'm heard. But before I get there, I gotta put down the words. Maybe if the music don't work out, I'll be a librarian. I got a disarming voice on me like I'm a Flarian. My each and every move is met with sparks of speculation. I'm learning how to fight against physical temptations. I'm struggling with loving myself. I'm struggling with my mental health. But I'm gonna be alright. And so are you. That's all.
A notch, but people wanted brevity. Tried to make it up on top of things that tested my longevity. I don't think it's a coincidence. The second I'm gone, everything just seems to have lost all its clarity. I don't think that that's a good impact to leave on anybody. Checking my phone, hoping that I reach popularity. I'm not scared to admit that I think about that shit. Now what people think, but if I can finally score that hit. I make songs for myself and for my people, I admit. But I wonder what it's like to be rewarded for what you spit. Maybe it'll come with the next thing that I submit, or maybe it won't, and I'll just be stuck inside a pit of irrelevance. And maybe that's fine. Take the time to sit and write and get my words all redefined, and keep in line to make sure I won't ever end up doing time. The greatest rapper alive is probably sitting on a transit line, thinking to themselves, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Probably won't pursue that goal. They think that they'll be chastised, think they'll be an outcast to the family. Probably wants to think realistically. Maybe they'll still go on and live their happy life. Maybe they'll go on and live good lives with their husband or wife. Regardless, they'll be sitting at the back of their mind. God, I wish I shot my shot and tried to rock the mic. Living with regret is the worst mistake you could make. That's why I'm right here rapping now, hoping I can rock the stage. You can be the next Dot, Tip, Nas, or Ye, but you'll never know unless you put that pen right to the page. Knew this little kid, he had a dad and they shot him dead. His daddy had been dreams to help him and his kid. He was a blue collar worker and he made good income. Started making cash his own way to get him out the slums. Green that he gained from being an MC. Then he got shot and killed by the police. It was a false suspicion, a case very unfortunate. Never got to make it there, so I'm trying to finish it. Rest in peace, Curtis.